Marijuana Man creative team, Ziggy Marley, Mahfood, Joe Casey. We're just checking out the new batch of pages.
But more of a question though, how it works? So you draw on this and then
Do the lettering by hand. It fits in more with my style. It's way easier to design the panels when I know where the word balloons are going to be. Yeah, inking phase, the toothbrush action. It's a quick way to just instantly chunk in the big black areas, get some nice texture. The toothbrush is cool because it's not 100% accurate. It just instantly keeps stuff loose. I don't like to be super tight. It should have some sort of energy to it, look not too planned out. This is a calligraphy pen I'm using for the line work. It can get really thin lines like that, or it can get thick lines like that, just sort of depending on how you twist your wrist and your fingers. You just kind of have to learn how to manipulate the tool. I like to have kind of a lot of variety in my line. It helps add character and depth to the drawings for sure. Inking is just sort of like a layering process of one thing just right after the other that kind of just builds into final image, and then the very last stage will be, I'll sometimes do effects with the white, kind of splatter into the black to give it some cool effects. It's the best process for me, the one I'm most comfortable with. Inking, it's sexy. It was a different format. It was like more typed, like panel by
that's
panel kind of
like
thing.
regular. Yeah.
I don't like working like that. It's like a more technical thing. This is way more organic.
Yeah. You work for a big publisher. It's much more like an assembly line.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. But it's good we're doing it this way because it is supposed to be organic anyway. You know, it's Marijuana Man, so it should never be that.
Never be processed.
Yeah, never. Yeah. Straight up.
It's not Ganja Rex, man. It's Marijuana Man.
Right. Joe Casey's writing this book, and the way that we're doing it is instead of a typed script, he makes these kind of ghetto thumbnail sketches for me of like what's going on. The dialogue is all handwritten for the word balloons, and then I just take what he's kind of laid out and I turn it into the actual finished page. What do you think about the chapter titles?
I love them. Them work because them still. It's not like it's forced. It's a part of the. It works because it's a part of the story.
Oh yeah, it's all.
You know what I'm saying?
On purpose.
Yeah, it's not like. Hey, let me put this there because, you know, whatever, Baba or whatever. No, it works within the story.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool.
Iron Lion Zion, Bob Marley song. The chapter title, One Foundation. All the chapter titles in the book are Bob Marley song titles.
I like that, Joey. Keep bringing it back.
Oh yeah, man. But it's great because all his songs, they have that quality of a universal meaning.
Yeah.
You know, you can apply to all kinds of stuff. You know?
They all have a sense of good versus evil.
Yeah, right versus wrong. Huh?
Yeah, that applies directly to what's going on in the book too.
That's going to be the coolest thing about this book that people take away is an ideology.
Right.
I mean, that's the conflict of the book, is one ideology versus another. You know?
Yeah.
But I think we're presenting them in kind of really simple terms that people will be able to understand what the character's all about and what your meaning behind it's supposed to be, what you're trying to, the idea you're trying to get across.
Right.
You know, no one's going to be confused by what we're believing in.
Yeah.
What we're trying to say, yeah?
Yeah, Marijuana Man is a righteous...
He's a righteous
dude. He hits Earth and walks out and kind of ends up in a huge marijuana field, and it has a strange mystic reaction on him. This is sort of like the transformation process, like Smokey's hitting a huge joint and he blows this trail of smoke towards Sedona, and the Marijuana Man symbols sort of like light up in his eyes, and his body starts to kind of smoke and his cells become activated, and then we see the dramatic Marijuana Man symbol and shit is on. This word balloon has that chemistry symbol for THC in it. That was the original emblem on his chest, but it was just way too complicated of a thing to have on a character's costume.
It breaks it down into an iconography that anyone can do. Anyone will be able to draw a figure and then the symbol, and there he is.
I drew a panel on a page that I didn't like. I just did this one as a replacement panel. Now I cut it and paste it onto the original board. Nothing is so sacred that it can't be redrawn again. And that's the cool thing about comics is it's like, since it's all done in panels, the panels sort of become interchangeable, almost like a puzzle piece. It's the original drawing. I don't want to show too much of it. I don't like it. But check that out. Just booyah. So yeah, and then just go in and fine tune where I did some of the whiteout stuff. Joe Casey is breathing over my neck as I do all this.
Down your neck, not over your neck. Down your neck. Do it right. Get it right.
Hey, I'm not the writer.
Come on, man.
I'm not the writer. I mean, this could be a poster.
I think the sex scene will be a double page spread action.
Really?
Oh yeah.
No pun intended.
No.
Or unintended.
Take it however you want to take it. It's going to be
Right.
There'll be a spread involved. That's all I know.
You have all the inspiration you need, or
Yeah.
good?
Yeah. Unless you brought over some.
Edit that out. Edit that out.
Unless you brought over some magical
I was asking.
Marley brand.
Marley brand.